Sleep is essential to life and living quality. With sleeping, our brain can do self-cleaning and our muscles can relax after an exhausted day. Therefore, sleep turns out to be especially important for adolescents today, during which our brains solidify newly gained knowledge and preserve good energy levels for the challenges next day. However, in the present era, many Chinese adolescents have to face sleep deprivation, mostly due to the increasing pressure, such as the academic competitions. Being part of the victims ourselves, the problem expands so severe that it caught our team's attention. Through this video, we aim to understand the problem well and promote awareness and actions in achieving healthy living by enlightening all of you of the importance of sleeping and how they can pursue a good habit via working with everyone within the society. You will see perspectives of people from different cultural backgrounds and their awareness on the issue.
To better understand the severeness of the issue in China, our team organized an online questionnaire to accumulate information of students from different schools, ranging from primary school to college students, with a 1.6 to 1 ratio between female and male. There is a clear trend between the length of sleep and the general grade level as depicted in the chart. And such phenomenon is also common in other countries. According to a Morbidity and Mortality Week report conducted by CDC, discovered that over 72.7% of high school students in the United States are experiencing short sleep duration. From a survey done by the Science Direct, within more global context, around 39.2% of college students over different countries sleep less than 6 hours each day. To evidence our study, we interviewed Dr. Ping Yu as a representative of social perspective. Dr. J learned and Ms. Elizabeth Cordray represent the school side perspective. We begin with Dr. Ping Yu, a previous doctor worked in China Aviation General Hospital with 13 years of working experience.
青少年的睡眠问题呢还是很普遍的，这些年的很多报告和研究也都佐证了这一点。从临床包括接触的人比例看呢，孩子们睡眠不足的问题比成年人要多，但是呢，失眠的发生率并不比成年人高。青少年睡眠时间相比于以前确实变少了。第一呢，现在的孩子学习竞争和压力比过去要大。第二呢，睡前可能做了太多引发兴奋、影响睡眠的活动。比如像电子产品，这些内容的刺激啊，屏幕的蓝光可以使人的神经处于一个兴奋的状态。青少年的睡眠问题更多是表现在这个入睡困难呀、睡眠不深、梦多或者是早醒，还有睡眠节律紊乱，比如说晚睡晚起。
As we can summarize from this section, sleep deprivation have become a challenge for students independent of culture and geography. It should be an obsolete that everyone within the society or group of people must work together to understand and overcome. Our questionnaire also shows the consequences of this issue in China. About half of the students in the sample struggled to stay awake in class or follow the class content for once or twice in the past 2 weeks. Additionally, over 71% of the students feel they need to get more sleep, and they are challenged by mental and physical struggle.
"如果长期睡眠不足，第一呢，影响生长发育，因为睡眠时间是生长激素分泌最多的时候，而人的生长激素和生长发育是相关的。第二呢，影响青少年神经免疫系统。如果经常睡眠不足啊，青少年的免疫力会降低，注意力和记忆力会下降，并且呢，反应迟钝。短期问题如果不能得到有效的解决，青少年会因为日常学习和生长的不足呢，而产生这种不自信呀、焦虑呀，甚至是抑郁的情绪。青少年时期是大脑发育、认知功能和心理发育的关键时期，因此这个时期的影响呢，可以持续很长的，对青少年的影响比对成年人更大。第三呢， 这些症状主要有头晕、心慌、胸闷，还有就是食欲不振、体重下降。
We conducted further interview with Dr. J. Learned, the head of Social Study and History Department at our school, for more global viewpoints.
The consequences of insufficient sleep is lack of energy to do the things that they need to do. I do have students sleeping, but I think the lack of energy to complete assignments is probably the biggest problem.
Yeah.
It's hard for me as a teacher to judge who's had sleep without asking. But I do see the energy level makes a difference. If they have the energy, they're going to learn better.
Yeah.
Referring to the results from the interview, we researched and learned that sleep deprivation can cause many problems to all students from many different backgrounds, both physically and mentally. It can lead to a poor academic performance in school and lower the passion for life, resulting in negative moods for the student. In short, sleep deprivation could cause detrimental harms to the student. It is, therefore, important for the student to be aware of the issue and take effective actions against it. The process of learning about the consequences is really enlightening. Thus, we destined to draw out strategies to give our schoolmates help and self-help methods, and be clear about our attitude and actions toward this collective challenge. First, let's chat what Dr. J. Learned says.
I've only taught in China. I've taught in American University. It wasn't a problem in American University. In China, it's some students, and as I say, Koreans, I know many of them don't sleep enough, but somehow they manage miraculously.
I think Chinese students only think studies are worthwhile if they have to study for a certain amount of time. So a class that doesn't have homework or like an hour of studies every night is worth less than a class that requires that. So I think Chinese students need to consider all classes to be equally worth their time, no matter the amount of homework or studying needed. I think teachers need to be more aware that students struggle to manage their time, and they need to give them those tools to manage their time. So for example, when a teacher gives an assignment, they should tell students this should take 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, stop doing it. And we should think about the quality of the work that's been done within that time. So we need to help students schedule their time more efficiently at home so they have enough time for rest. Quality of learning does not equal constant work. I really wish that schools and parents and students can understand this. Quality of learning matters, like what you can explain, what you can do, what you can show. It's not about how much you work, it's about what you produce. And so if we can focus on production rather than how long, producing quality work is so much more important.
Dr. Ping Yu also have inspirations for all of us.
这个观点我认同，因为这个轻柔舒缓的音乐呀，会让人放松身心。牛奶中含有有助于睡眠的色氨酸，虽然色氨酸含量极微，助眠作用有限，但是呢，热牛奶呢有安慰剂的作用。除此之外呢，你也可以用热水泡泡脚，放松机体，做一些呼吸训练，比如说冥想。午睡呢，因人而异。如果一个人午睡之后精神更好，并且不影响他晚上入睡，那他便是适合午睡的。但是注意的是，饭后不宜立刻午睡。很多学生趴在桌子上午睡呀，这种方法最好是垫个垫子，因为长期这样趴着呀，它会对颈椎和腰椎造成损伤。如果是属于短期内的问题呢，身心都可以自我缓解。如果睡眠问题持续长并且很严重，影响到这位同学的精力呀，或者是学习工作呀，或者是伴随着一些躯体的症状呀，或者是心理问题的时候啊，是需要得到专业的帮助的。
Overall, students should hold an objective and rational attitude towards this issue. It should be taken seriously and treated with care instead of being dealt with reluctantly by the students themselves, or even neglecting it. Some of the action to be taken could be finding out methods for individuals that have a curing effect and help to relieve the state of mind before going to sleep. For those are experiencing sleep deprivation to a great extent, seeking out help from external sources such as a doctor is a wise decision.
Hope our work is inspirational for you all. By watching this film, we'd be pleased to see that you have not simply gained more knowledge on the current situation, but take your actions to spread and develop your perspectives, to rescue yourself or bring happiness to others who suffer.
Do not forget to highlight the importance of getting enough sleep and your health over any other utilitarian purposes in your life and the lives within our society.
Learn to manage your time and allocate your tasks more logically and positively is a key to accomplish higher goals in a sustainable stage. Thanks for watching and your future participation in this healthy